It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Thunder. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got OG Anunoby. Towns is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ortiz in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Chet Holmgren out there with Achua. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. You look at the Knicks. Up 2-1 in the series. If they can win tonight, they will firmly be in the driver's seat.
And on the other side, this is a huge opportunity for the home team. If they even things up with a win, they'll have all the momentum going into Game 5.
Ortiz gets the bucket.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now here's Williams. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Unloads from 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Wallace.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's SGA. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Ortiz. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Daigneault. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by New York. Outside, SGA. For 3, Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williams scanning the floor. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 on the clock. Wallace finds Achua. But dunk by Achua.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Knicks leading by 8. Anunoby in the corner. Another 3 for New York.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby third.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Jang. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Ortiz gets the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Jared McCain is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And the Knicks with possession here. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Ortiz has got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's SGA. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Thunder trailing by 20. Now SGA. He's got 10. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Ortiz. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
New York leading by 20. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove. And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
For the Thunder, Zhang comes in. And so it's the New York Knicks with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they've been at their best when it's mattered most, and here they are in the finals, leading the series and looking very confident.
You wonder what this team was made of. They showed up in the first half, showed everybody, left it all on the court.
Yeah, they've been clinical in how they've gone with this approach. Relentless, determined. They keep this up. Can they? I'm not even sure. But they got a chip on their shoulder, no question.
You can't downplay the passion they've shown on the floor. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. And New York looking at who they've got. Towns is out there with Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Ortiz in at the point guard. Here's Ortiz. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Outside Williams. To the middle, trying to find Achua, and gets it to him. From deep, SGA, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. On defense, the Knicks. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock, and a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Anunoby. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow. Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, that's just skill by SGA. He is so good at reading defenses and understanding when he has an opportunity.
Ortiz in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Wallace outside. Holmgren with it. Bridges covering. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. Ortiz grabs the miss. For New York, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Hits it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Williams from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
From deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Outside, SGA, for 3, Holmgren, and that comes off the assist by SGA. Holmgren's got 11 points. Ortiz passes to Bridges. New York moving it around. Anunoby, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jalen Brunson.
I just like how aggressive SGA is. It's why he's able to draw these kinds of fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from SGA.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And the Thunder making a switch here. McCain's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And now a fast break for the Thunder. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
And New York making a change here. Beasley's checked in. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead.